Welcome back to Jesse's Storytime Spectacular. I'm Jesse. Obviously, I feel like I owe you guys some stories lately, some original stories. I've been doing a lot of reviews, a lot of movie reviews and stuff, but kind of want to move away for a minute and just give you some real original stories. Some Jesse Storytime group stories, alright? And yes, I'm recording this at pretty much 5 a.m., so give me a break if it's a little bit weird, but my friends, throughout the years, we've always made up goofy names for shit, right? And it's always bizarre, stupid stuff. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a few that's pretty prominent, and they've always lasted over the years. I don't know why, but this one is called The Pigs in a Blanket. Alright? And you would be thinking it's about some appetizer thing with the little hot dogs and, all the cute things and stuff and the cheese and, whatever. Pigs in a blanket, whatever. But, this ain't no pigs in that blanket. Alright? But this story starts off in the early 80s. Alright? And we've got this awesome chick, Maria Martinez. She's 25, bilingual, works for this cleaning service that works for super mansion, really upscale, spoiled ass families. They got money, nothing's even on credit, they're just fucking super rich. Oh, you made it through 4th grade and here's $7,000, whatever. And then you stay home all summer while I work and you cause havoc and destroy things, the huge among the rich, right? There we go. It's kind of a fun little set the stage. Alright, but who's got to pick up some of that slack? Even though they're just the cleaning lady, they get asked to be the babysitter. And Maria ain't no babysitter. She's I don't know. If all you need me to do is tell the kids not to leave the floor, where they're up on the 11th floor, of course, because it's some crazy gigantic mansion, right? I'm trying to throw a party there one day. That'd be freaking cool, but I can't give away the location here, but I can give you Maria Martinez, and I can give you, it was probably 1981, alright, when this happened. And I can't really give you details because I was given this story, only the truth of this story, because I had to swear to secrecy on certain ends. So, back to the story. Alright, here we go. Here's the fun part, alright? Of course, they've got children. They've got some little shits up in here, alright? 2 little kids, whatever, they're spoiled rotten, all they do is torture people and, run around and then ignore people and ignore their tutors and whatever, but they're little shits, alright? So, it just is what it is. They're just little shits. So, Maria has to deal with their stupid shit all day, even though she barely even gets paid to be a babysitter, and she's just kind of look, I'm here anyway. I'm cleaning. So, they're not alone, but I'm not some full-time nanny or something. Like, I mean, even cooking for these kids. They can make their own freaking, like, pie, freaking hot packets or something. You know, heat up a frozen pretzel, you little shit. That kind of shit, right? Even though she would never say it in English, just stare with Spanish. Because, of course, they're white and they would just never take in any other culture. I don't know, whatever. These rich people are nuts. They're just racist and stupid, but whatever. So, we're up in the mansion. Maria's working hard. She's always working hard, man. She's working her butt off. She does her job. It's all good, generally. But she has to deal with the torture of the little shits. And the little shits tell the parents, of course, and start the little game of the whole telephone of whatever happened and whatever they blame shit on. So, it is what it is. But Maria deals with it because she gets paid good. We all do. But sometimes we break. And Maria, I don't blame you, girl. I love you. Maria Martinez, R.I.P., girl. Now what happened is, one of them little shits, it was probably named Lil Tommy or something, I don't know. A little turd. Anyway. Probably caused some havoc and, like, injured her foot or some shit and, like, tried to act like he wasn't part of it. And the family was trying to be like, well, we don't even know if you hurt your foot. Well, you were here because you never showed it to us, so we're, like, not sure if we'll pay for your medical stuff and whatnot. And even though she's still working and whatnot, I don't know, they're probably being cheap as fuck. Whatever. But Lil Tommy caused a little stir. And Maria ain't playing no more. She ain't gonna make you no nachos. No 1 minute little shit nachos. Make you watch the Simpsons reruns all the fucking time instead of South Park. I know. I'm a bitch babysitter, right? Maria. Peace, girl, yeah. It's like how people love Aaliyah. I love Maria. Alright? Yeah. All the love. All the love. Alright. Now, Maria had all the love in the world. But she broke, alright? She broke like a shitty Mr. Potato Head stupid thing. I don't know. It's like a Chia Pet that didn't break. It just never worked. I don't know. Maybe it needed some Energizer Bunny shit. I don't even know how those things do. I probably don't even make any sense. I'm super baked, but it's whatever. Alright, I love y'all. So, back to the story. Maria. She breaks. She's just like, I fucking hate this shit. And they're all going on vacation. I'm gonna just say my goodbyes, alright? I'm gonna leave them a pigs in a blanket. Now, what a pigs in a blanket is when rich people have these, like, really big quilts, alright? And they're always made of, like, super weird stuff. Like, it's cotton, but it's not. And then there's, like, puffs of air. But there's, like, you can't really break the air. So, like, you're not really sure, like, parts of the pillow are, like, supposed to be therapeutic or something, but I don't even know. But the bed, it was weird, and, like, of course they got the rich people beds with, like, super, like, hospital-like beds. Oh, my God. Because everybody's handicapped and, eating, like, you know, freaking Count Chocula with goobers in it for breakfast or something, but I don't know what they're feeding those kids, but I'm reading them Ritalin or something, but Rio ain't taking that shit no more, so she finds them quilts, which is all over the house. Everybody's got these kind of quilts, of course, because they got something fancy for Christmas or something. I don't know. The parents were just like clicking stuff on Amazon, and now it's there, and it's like hard to remove because it's like thick, but at the same time, it's like pockets of like almost gelish stuff in it, but like cotton and like, you know. So she decides, you know what? They're gonna be gone for like 2 days. I'm gonna leave a fucking banger in this bitch. I'm gonna fucking make this place nasty for this house. They're never gonna wanna live here again. These rich, stupid ass bitches, right? Maria is taking her revenge, which she deserves, alright? So, of course, she finds whatever is valuable in the house that she can just take into her car and go. Thankfully, she's got herself a car, working girl. Yeah, Maria. Doing it, alright? So she's snatching, she's stealing all the gold, you know, all the jewelry and shit, all the stuff she knows about they trust her with, you know what I mean? Broke into the bank, you know, stole a few thou, whatever, you know. But Maria got creative in her revenge. And she got the pigs in a blanket. So she took all those beds and she unsewed them. Took out all the weird shit, or some of it at least. And then she would take a nasty dump in every single one and leave little pockets of it in there and then re-sew it the way that it looked because she's good at this shit. She knows, alright? Her mom taught her well. So, all of these things look perfectly the normal. They look great. Of course, she made them fancy looking before she left, you know, to make it look like she did her job, even though she, like, you know, took a dump in, like, the fucking bird box even, but, you know, she's malicious, alright? She pissed all over, like, the fucking little, you know, one of those fountain things outside that, like, spits little water into a freaking little stupid creek that's, like, fake, even though they try to make it look naturey. I don't know. Rich... maybe I've visited way too many rich people's houses lately, because it's just weird. Like, I don't really understand the parents. I just don't. But back to Maria. She sews them up. All these blankets look beautiful, but they are full of turds. Nasty, stinking, Taco Bell induced turds. And I don't mean that racistly. It was just a Taco Bell that was right around the corner. It was actually a Taco Bell KFC that was right around the corner, alright? I don't want to give any more hints about where that was, because it's not there anymore, but it was pretty famous. So, knowing that I'm in Maryland, y'all got hints, alright? Maria Martinez, 1981, do your own homework, alright? But she is the inventor of the pigs in a blanket. The pure revenge special, alright? Pigs in a blanket. So you take the dump, in the little pockets of, like, you know, the pillows and stuff. If you want to get cheap about it, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do the whole rich, you know, nice, whatever, you know, quilts and shit like that. Ruin Nana's quilt and take a dump in it and, like, you know, I don't know, pour wine all over it and shit and whiskey and shit while you're, like, you know, smoking fucking all of their cigars and crazy shit while you're wandering around the house, ruin it, you know. Maybe I've been watching too much Jackass and they just ruin everything, but, you know, it's awesome. I don't know. But I'm stoned. But I gotta give Maria Martinez some love, alright? For the pigs in a blanket. And the legend of the pigs in a blanket is now explained to you. And I want you to pass that on to future generations. Fight the man. Save the empire. Had to add that in at the end there, too. You know what I mean? If you don't know, you should know. Save the empire, alright?